March 2026, right here in the building. It is all about the sports edition. As usual, local, national, and international stories are coming on your way. Bad night as far as the UEFA Champions League is concerned for English teams down there. Not forgetting rain of goals being scored as far as the friendly games are settled down here in Koboko. So started right here from local scenes. Yes, today at the Nyarla Primary School playing ground we did see 2-all draw between that is Nyarla Senior Secondary School and Amika Football Club. If you have a keen look on this game, it is a build-up match game for Nyarla Senior Secondary School to test their players. How ready are they set for that is USSA 2026 competitions which are coming on your way. Besides that, we did see also St. Charles College Koboko yesterday losing to that is St. Charles losing to St. Joseph's College Ombachi down there in Arua. That is in what is commonly called Jogo's Derby or else a Bachelor's Derby. There, do you know what is called Bachelor's Derby? Schools which are all single schools down. Luanga was beaten by St. Joseph's College Ombachi by a goal to nil in Arua City yesterday. Meanwhile, Padrombo Senior Secondary School did lose, that is Nyankilia Super Eagles, also the same scoreline 1-0 down there at Padrombo Seeds. Playing grounds down in Noblesse County. Away from that, taking our focus to some of the games which are coming in your way as far as the build-up match games are concerned. On Monday, we shall be seeing Media Sub-County selected team are playing, that is Alpha Senior Secondary School at Mindabe Primary School playing ground, the home training ground of and that is Alpha Senior Secondary School. We also have a team in the names of Kochi Senior Secondary School. On Saturday, they will be sitting at home at the Babadiri Stadium to welcome, that is a team in the names of Arua Senior Secondary School down there. Very big game coming on your way. And very Monday is also bringing for you Koboko Public Senior Secondary School versus that is a Koboko Soccer Academy before their trip to play, that is a Kololo Senior Secondary School and Maraja Domestic respectively down there. Taking our focus to international scenes, the most amazing one is that is Engineer Masega maintains stays in that is boiling fight for that is the Sports Club Villa's Solar. If you look at the Sports Club Villa, they won English Uganda Premier League 17 times and the Uganda Cup 9 times, not forgetting 3 times Sekapa Cup winners around there. The club was founded, that is in the year 1975, a very good number of years into existence as far as the Uganda Premier League is concerned. And Engineer Masega has made very great and bold statement as far as the fight for the club's presidency is concerned down there. If you look at him, he has so far led the club for 10 years as the club president, and so many people are coming behind to maintain the Jugoza or else Ginger-based club the lead right there. Away from that, the KCCA dominates the struggling Express at Lugogo in a 3-0 winner against the Express Football Club. If you look at Express Football Club, since second phase or else the second round of Uganda Premier League kicked off, they've been in struggling side. We didn't see them making departing ways with so many experienced clubs. In fact, players like Waswa, players like Kaora Sidolu also acquiring services of first of all the head coach from Midigo Conference Football Club also down there. They lost goal scorers for that is the KCCA. We have Sami Semaduka who scored in 38 minutes, not forgetting Ivan Ahimisimbwe who scored in that is 29 minutes before Saidi Majoga scoring or else making it in a 3-0 winner for that is the KCCA in the 61st minute. The win has taken Kasasiro Boys in very good position, in third position behind Chitara and that is table leaders Viper Sports Club down there. Before that, in some of the amazing stories as far as Uganda University tournament are concerned, St. Lawrence University makes the quarter-final grade after a away win over Gulu University, a goal which was scored in that is the 8th minute in 23rd minute happens to be the difference in the game between Gulu University and St. Lawrence University. St. Lawrence University has become the first team to reach to quarterfinals after finishing their group stage games unbeaten. 3 games, 9 maximum points down there. In some of the comprehensive results of the games which are played, We did see, like Aaron that I did tell you, at home, Gulu University were beaten 1-0 against St. Lawrence, while Lira University were beaten also at home by Makerere University. Islamic University in Uganda were 2-1 winners over. They were beaten by, that is Kumi University, by 4 goals to 2 down there, where King Caesar also lost on very good goal margin to Ndeje University by 4 goals to 0. Meanwhile, Makerere Business University moves were 2-1 winners over Uganda Christian University, the defending champions, and the Busetima University were trailed on 1-1 draw against the Kumba University down there. In some of the games which are coming on here, where we have Bugema University are set to welcome, and that is African Renowned University in Bugema. We have International University of East Africa at home welcoming Kabale University, and last game shall be seeing Bishop State University passing, that is Motesa 1 University, or else Motesa the second university. A look as far as the comprehensive flow of this university leagues are concerned. We did see so many universities that used to be dominant, showing resilience, nowadays coming down. And you speak about the Kumba University with a lot of energetic players who are playing in Uganda Premier League. You speak about Innocent Media who plays for Neka. You speak about that is Norman who plays for Lugazi Football Club, and alongside that Walusi who plays for Neka. All these guys are students at that is Kumba University, but nevertheless, things are not working well for them. However, despite in the OLs having good quality scorer, they are already trailed in a serious note. Determinant game for them shall be their last group stage game. Also, one of the interesting games is the game between that is Lira University and Makerere University. Former certificate player of that is Lira University happens to be the difference, or else the killer in the game between Lira University and Makerere University. Going for diploma at that is Makerere University happens to turn things wrong for Lira University. They lost by 2 goals to 1. We hope for them a nice and quick recovery from that defeat to make sure they proceed to quarterfinals down there. Taking our focus to that is in international scenes, or else at the continental stories within East Africa. We have youth football preparations for 4th Kigali Teams International Cup is on high gear, according to information which are coming there. This is going to be the 4th event as far as it is concerned. It is going to be at the Kigali International, or else the event is 4th Kigali International Cup. We have categories of under 6, under 8, under 10, under 12, under 15, and that is under 17 respectively. The fees for the participation is that open is $150 just there per age group, meaning that a club that will go with all this sector of groups has to pay very good amount of money. For under 6, they have to pay 150, under 8, 150, under 10, 150, respectively, like that. Meanwhile, the date is going to be from 16th to 18th of December 2026, and the venue still remains at Kigali City in Rwanda, right there. Looking at the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of this tournament, he said that Kigali Youth Championship will always offers talent exposure and capability potential for the players to expose themselves, since the tournament attract attention from different stakeholders, also from different journalists as far as football is concerned. Something very nice and very good initiative taken by the organizers to make sure such a tournament is in existence right here. Taking our focus to European tournaments as far as the UEFA Champions League is concerned. It's not to be a point of surprise to see English teams being trailed with very good goal margin. Federico Valverde's hat-trick happens to be the difference, where we did see Manchester City were trailed by 3 goals to 0 right there. So having a quick look at the comprehensive results of the games as far as UEFA Champions League is concerned, Galatasaray were 1-0 winners over Liverpool, who have Lemina's 7 minutes goal happened to be the difference. Newcastle 1-1 draw. Barnes and Lamine Yamal in 90 plus 3 minutes happens to level matters for Barcelona to make it 1-1 draw. Atletico Madrid, like Alan that I did tell you, were 5-2 winners over Tottenham Hotspurs. The most amazing thing is in 20 minutes time, Tottenham conceding up to 4 goals. You may wonder what happened or else what went wrong. Just a matter of their goalkeeper in the names of that is crazy happens to make, that is Artyom Keski, happens to be the only custodian to make a lot of difference. I don't know if it is because of pressure participating in a highly competitive tournament. We did see in 20 minutes conceding up to 4 goals. We say sad one for them right there. We have Atalanta were beaten at home by Bayern Munich by 1-6. We did see Olise, we have Gnabry, Nicholas Jackson and Jamal Musiala all into the squad sheet for that is Bayern Munich. Meanwhile, Leverkusen 1-1 draw against Arsenal. Kai Havertz coming from bench to level matters through sport kicks for the team of Arsenal Football Club. Well, PSG registering the same scoreline between Atletico and Tottenham Hotspur, 5-2 over team with Chelsea Football Club right there. Where Bodo Glimt were 3-0 winners over Sporting Lisbon, and Real Madrid, like Aaron that I did tell you, were 3-0 winners over that is Manchester City. To have a quick look on some of the games which were played one by one, we have Manchester City game between, in fact the game between Manchester City and that is Real Madrid. To start it from the assembly of players, if you look at how Real Madrid assembled their team, they knew they have key players who are out injured. You speak about that is Ed Militao, you speak about Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, all these guys are out. They had to settle for Arda Güler, not forgetting that is Brahim Diaz and Vinicius Jr. in the attacking post. All these are average guys apart from Vinicius Jr., who had been one of the international figures, world figures as far as the UEFA Champions League is concerned. So they knew having an average team, the only thing is to go and utilize chances maximally. Putting in mind Valverde from the midfield has to be operating, doing double work. That is why when the ball is up front, he is always there giving support to the 3 men standing up front there. Meanwhile, if the ball is in the middle of the park, he makes sure he closes the spaces now and then. That is why he had to score those goals early there. We didn't see the first goal coming in, that is the 20 minutes respectively, 27 minutes and 42nd minute goal being scored to complete the hat-trick for himself right there. Now, team that is Manchester City, perhaps the biggest problem to me could have been Pep Guardiola not using his brain maximum right there, because you can't go and play a pacey team like that is Real Madrid without attacking midfielders. If you look at Manchester City, had Bernardo Silva, Nico O'Reilly, and that is Rodri in the midfield. Bernardo Silva and Rodri all moving in the same position, trying to do more of defensive work. Yet they have a player in the names of Kusavanos, who kind to me happens not to be in a very good pace as far as starting such a game is concerned. Taking him to right back position, yet you have Olpom guy who always uses those possibilities when he is given their maximum. That is Matheus Nunes. Then also in central defense, Diaz and Marc Guehi, perhaps doing the right thing is fine. Then in number 3 position, going for Nico O'Reilly, or else going for that is a player in the names of Antoniori, perhaps would have been the best option. Looking at Chucky, you have Tijan Rangers and Real Chucky, when they were introduced, these guys totally had changes in the midfield. Having that is Sabino and Jeremy Doku up front, yes, in the early minutes we did see them creating a lot of chances, but which couldn't be utilized into expectation. This is a game, Semenyo, who is not all that experienced in UEFA Champions League, would have been dropped a bit, then you start either Phil Foden, if not Phil Foden, Chucky, if not Chucky, Tijan Rangers ahead to make it there. Nevertheless, a 3-0 winner is the scoreline as far as the game is concerned. We had to see whether they will overturn the result at Etihad. We did see some seasons back, team Liverpool were beaten from Spain by 3-0 against Barcelona. And when Barcelona traveled to Anfield in England, Liverpool happens to inject them by beating them by 4-0. We don't know if the same thing will happen between a team Manchester City and Real Madrid in another game. As far as the goals of range, the reign of goals are scored is the game between Chelsea Football Club and the PSG Football Club. If you look at the assembling, PSG knew if they had to go with the Lewis Kvaratskhelia who scored the brace, it was going to be worse, because when the right back or the wing backs of Team Chelsea understands you in the early minutes, it becomes very difficult. That is why the head coach had to start Kvaratskhelia from bench and then make sure he is introduced and make changes. Chelsea's biggest problem to me is the assembling. Liam seems to be not understanding Team Chelsea, because you have Pessi and very nice guy in the names of Alexander Garnacho each and every time, who proves himself when he is introduced into the pitch of play. I expected Pedro Neto to be leading, to be in number 7 position. We have Alexander Garnacho in number 11 position, and João Pedro leading the attacking force in midfield. To have that is Moses Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and that is Cole Palmer in number 10 role. Then defensive line to have Reece James, the captain, in the right back position. Then to the left to go for that is Marco Correa, who was a pit, and in the central defense to have Tosin, who is very good in terms of marking, in terms of man-to-man marking right there alongside Chalobah. Nevertheless, he decided to go for his own squad, pushing that is the Reece James to midfield, and where things couldn't work. Otherwise, they would have seen Alexander Garnacho with very good partnership for scoring either 2 or 3, either 1 or 2 goals for that is a team, Chelsea Football Club. We don't know whether change will change, putting in mind away goal room is not there. Team PSG already have a lion's share of making it through to that is the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League right there. It has been a very bad night for that is English Premier League teams. All the 6 teams are still available as far as the round of 16 is concerned, and they have started receiving disappointing results. Liverpool beaten by 1-0, Newcastle being tried on 1-1 draw. We have Arsenal the same scoreline, then Chelsea beaten by 5-2, Tottenham beaten by 5-2, Manchester City beaten by 3-0. It seems to be looking to a greater extent all English teams are being shown exits door as far as the UEFA Champions League is concerned. We don't know whether the Taxisans will play their cards rightly in England, but the good thing is their home pitches are always very good hunting fields for them right there. Away from that, taking our focus to the speculations as far as the gossips are concerned. Manchester United eyes Nottingham Forest defender that is Muliro amidst the interest from that is Arsenal Tottenham Hotspur right there in summer. Tottenham Hotspur will also show Antonio Keski to leave on loan. The question is after getting such kind of goals, or else after making such kind of blunders, is it all that to let the goalkeeper go like that? Is the $1 million question to be seen. We didn't see Vicario there, first choice goalkeeper being started from bench, meaning that there are some characters he is not portraying to the coach's expectation. That is why he began the game from bench. But nevertheless, because of the blunders made in a game, they are preparing to send him on loan in summer. Wait to see what will happen from that is a White Stadium of Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal will consider a move for English right back Lino Livramento from Newcastle Football Club. It is going to be high time if Arsenal will acquire the services of Lino Livramento to make sure Timber crosses to left back position, putting in mind Team Arsenal still has challenges as far as the left back position is concerned. We did see Calafiori not performing in expectation. The consistency and regularities are always with him there. We also have Head Cappy not doing more of defensive work, more of attacking, and which can cost the teams like that coming against the pacey clubs with very nice wingers who can dribble, who has the potential ability to run, and the physique is there. Arsenal always struggle. Is it going to be high time for them to acquire Lino Livramento, who is a versatile player, can play in the centre back, right back, and left back position? Perhaps if opportunities also given, can make it in number 6 position right there. Manchester City Belgium winger Jeremy Doku, 23 years old, will make a sick assurance whether his future to stay at Etihad will last amidst interest being sold from Atletico Madrid, Juventus, and that is Bayern Munich. Jeremy Doku, perhaps yesterday's defeat happens to be showing for him disappointments after making a lot of brilliant crosses which couldn't be utilized back of the net right there. Jeremy Doku has gone openly to make a statement to seek for his future at Etihad Stadium down there, according to a Class 4 report which is coming down there, wherever West Ham United would make a move that is a Chelsea defender, that is Axel Disasi, 28, on a permanent move. If you look at Disasi, he had not been getting playing time at Team Chelsea Football Club. Now currently he is on loan with West Ham, and West Ham are expecting a permanent move for him because he has improved the defensive line and very good terms. In previous seasons, we have seen Team Chelsea and West Ham in very good terms in terms of exchanging players. We did see that is Curtis Zuma going to that is team of West Ham and performed. Chelsea left him on permanent basis. Whether the same thing will happen is the $1 million question that we are waiting from the club of Chelsea and West Ham right there. We also have Juventus are ready to step up for their pursuit of Bournemouth and Argentine defender Marco Senesi, 28. Right there, if you look at Marco Senesi, has been one of the brilliant centre backs in English Premier League, and Juventus, despite the fact that Juventus been struggling in this season as far as the defensive line is concerned, they had come openly to make a statement for Bournemouth and Argentine defender, that is Marco Senesi right there. Very good move and very good decision if Marco's board of Bournemouth will allow him to cross to Italian-based giant club Juventus right there. Away from that, we have Netherlands forward Joshua Zirkzee, 24, wants to leave Manchester United this summer. Yes, if you look at the future of Joshua Zirkzee under the head coach of the veteran, that is Michael Carrick, he is not getting playing time. Joshua Zirkzee is an experienced player, perhaps fighting for a playing time in national team. A very big player like that with the name, if you are not given the playing time in your club, which is considered to be one of the world's best class clubs, and you're not getting playing time, remember you have no chances of being summoned into national team, and that is why Joshua Zirkzee is expecting a move away from Manchester United this summer. Could it be a nice decision taken by Manchester United to allow Joshua Zirkzee to leave? Is what we are waiting to get from the type of, that is Manchester United right there. We have Liverpool and Arsenal lead the race to sign Stuttgart and German under-21 defender Fane, 19, with Bayern Munich all interested in this very guy here. Yes, if you look at Fane, he had done a lot of things. We didn't see him taking that is German under-21 up to the semi-finals of FIFA World Cup right there. We also saw him doing a lot of incredible jobs with that is Stuttgart in under-21. Is it all about him now saying enough is enough, I have to go to a senior team and perhaps play a professional football? Could it be the chance? But to my own anticipation, this is not rightful time for him to make. Look at the clubs who are interested in this very guy. You speak about Arsenal Football Club, who has Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba, who are still there. You talk about that is the Bayern Munich, who has the Upamecano, and that is the Tar, who are also all in the first choice slot of their head coaches right there. And the other club is also that is Borussia Dortmund. If you look at Borussia Dortmund in defensive line with the Kobe movement, there seems to be attracting the attention of all the people right there. Will it be a right decision for Fane to make that side? Will it be nice move from his side? Yes, as a player, he's going to get exposure, but will he get the playing time? You may be by name in that club, and things will not work for you as far as it is concerned right there. Lastly for you, Borussia Dortmund and German midfielder Felix, 25, will sign new contract at Borussia Dortmund. Yes, Borussia Dortmund, besides struggling as far as the UEFA Champions League is concerned, this guy did incredible and a lot of moves that we did see him making those crazy chances being created against Manchester City, although they lost the game in UEFA Champions League. We also saw him doing it against Bayer Leverkusen in that is the German Bundesliga. Also the same thing as far as the last season's determinant game is concerned for the qualification of UEFA Champions League. Vihiga, it is a nice decision to me to give Felix a new contract under the management of Borussia Dortmund. Yes, viewer, this is all what we had for you at this particular time. You should not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels so that you get all the updates as far as Lighter TV is concerned right here. Away from sports, we shall be having different category of people, or else currently, as far as the program of Lighter TV are concerned, we have a morning breeze, we have traffic jam, we have that is a community engagement, we have that is a news bulletin, students hour, which is involved in talk shows and debates. We also have media conferences which happens here, and we have worship hour with the experienced Pastor Maliamungu, who is all the times here on Mondays, and that is Thursdays right here. A lot of programs are happening here at Lighter TV. You subscribe so that you get all the moments and content of Lighter TV. For also businesses, we also do give room for advertisement. We advertise your businesses. We make sure people make known or else they make use of your business maximally by bridging the gap between the customers and your business right there. You just come at the TV station of Lighter TV, which is just some meters away from Koboko main roundabout, opposite council mosque, the biggest mosque in Koboko town, along Koboko Yumbe Moyo Highway. I'm out from here. Stay tuned for the next program of Lighter TV, which is coming on your way. Get the facts, light your world.